Your opponent doesn't respect you. You find yourself in a game where you've got an extra queen, bishop, a couple of rooks, some pawns, and they're not resigning. That's because they believe you don't know what you're doing. In this video series, I'm going to go through the basics of how to checkmate your opponent. I've broken this down into 3 videos. We've got the first one, which is on the basic checkmate. So if you're an absolute beginner, you need to know these. And then the following 2 videos, I've got on an intermediate and advanced checkmate. So why do you need to know these checkmates? If you've got the opportunity to pull off one of these checkmates, all you need to do is simplify the position. Eliminate all the pieces, leaving you with the pieces you need to complete the job. Now I'm going to show you how to train these checkmates. I recommend practicing these endgames a lot until you're comfortable. Make sure you play them in games as well. I like to, if I'm practicing an endgame, simplify the position down to get to that endgame. I practice on my Chessnut Pro. If you don't have an electronic board, you can always just put your phone next to it and move the pieces and move them on the board. Or if you want to practice on the computer, you can always do that as well. Now, to practice on the computer, go to chess.com analysis and go to set up position. We want to clear the whole board and we want to load up the position that we want to practice. Once there, you can go to practice first computer and you will be able to practice the game as much as you want. You can reset it. We can go for a ladder mate here just to get comfortable with the position. And once you're done doing that, you can always go and practice other positions that you feel a little bit more challenging. And you can do that as much as you want. This will be a great tool to use in case you are unaware of how to do checkmates or don't feel completely confident in executing them in a game, especially when you have a short time control. Now, why is this important? If we look at this position here, you may realize that you can take the queen, but the king is going to take the pawn back, leaving you with a knight and a bishop. And you have to ask yourself a question here: do I feel confident winning that endgame? After you look at the 3rd video in this short course, you will feel confident doing that. But if you don't feel confident, you may be more inclined to hold on to the pawn and see if you can get the queen later. So it's important to know these endgames so that you can simplify the position. All right, that's it from me. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be releasing these videos pretty quickly together, so you'll be able to see them all. And of course, if one video isn't for you, the others probably are. So feel free to check out the ones that work for you. And remember, your opponent doesn't respect you, but after you pull off these endgames, you'll be able to say to him, "I'm better than you, and I know it."